Shout out to Ash and Lewis for sending me this story. Now, I just got done doing a video about Florida and a shooting with those two deputies. Now we are headed right back to Florida again to discuss a shooting that happened at, you guessed it, a high school. Where you had this gunman, I believe he's 19 years old, and they said he was a non-student. Why does that sound like that sounds so much like Nicholas Cruz? He was 19, or he is 19, I can't say was because he's still breathing, non-student, shot up a school in Florida. The only difference is that this guy only shot one person. The person is going to live. They're not going to die from their injuries. And they actually did their job and actually got to him before he could do any damage to anybody else. They said they got him within 3 minutes of the one and only shooting that he did do. Now, what makes this so interesting about this whole thing is two things. One, this happened on the anniversary of the Columbine shooting, which we all know was one of the most infamous school shootings in American history. It happened back in 1999. It seems like it's so long ago. It's going on almost 20 years. This is the 19th year anniversary. I was 9 years old, getting ready to turn 10 in 2 weeks when that happened. In 1999, I was in the in that part of the year, I was in the 4th grade getting ready to go to the 5th grade. And I remember when it happened. Like, it was all over the news. You cannot escape it. Like, we just kept seeing these kids running out to schools with their hands over their heads. And we was like, what is going on? You know, when you're young, you don't think of anything like that. And then we found out it was just a massive school shooting that occurred. That's one thing. Two, this was also the day where they said that they were going to have a nationwide school walkout in commemorative of the Columbine shooting. And then you have this happen the same exact day. It happened earlier this morning. Like, the article came out at 8. The one that I'm looking at now came out at 8:42 a.m. So it's like, it's just wow. It's just like, it's crazy, but it's not so surprising. Now, they haven't released the name of the person that was shot because they were a minor, but they also haven't released the name of the 19-year-old who did this either, or the face. So that pretty much lets me know that, yet again, black people, we are in the clear of this shooting. We are in the clear of a lot of these so-called mass shootings, but we're supposed to be the most dangerous people on the planet. I swear, lamestream media ain't shit for it. But they keep getting proven wrong each and every single time. I can't wait to see who's going to be the face of this shooting. I cannot wait. More detail other than what I have given you based on this, but this is just the image right here. As you can see, it's a lot of emergency vehicles. You have your firefighters, your ambulance trucks, and things of that nature just right there. And it's crazy. I kept saying to myself, I wonder when the next school shooting is going to happen. And for a while there, I didn't think it was going to happen because weeks had passed and nothing came across the news, the news cycle. And here we are toward the end of the year. You know, I would not be surprised if one of these school shootings happens at a high school prom. Talk about a bloodbath, because think about it. Everybody would be in one location at one time. Like, that would be scary, but it wouldn't be surprising. And if the person wants to feel infamous, I don't think anyone shot up a prom before, at least not to my knowledge. Because, you know, white people live for wanting to become famous on doing some wicked ass shit. So why not? This isn't me encouraging them to do so. I wouldn't say that and do that. To be honest, I wouldn't even have to do it. They'll just go ahead and do it. But that's really all I have to say. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, this is an update to the video that I recorded yesterday. Well, whenever I did record it, I believe it was on Friday. It's a good thing that I decided not to upload it, because now I have an update as far as who the shooter was in the the school in Florida. His name is Sky Bouche. I believe it's either Sky Bouche or Sky Bouche, but it's probably Bouche because it doesn't have an accent mark over the E in his name. But he was identified as the shooter down in Florida at that school. It said that he used a shotgun and shot straight through a classroom door. One person was injured. It wasn't a fatal injury, but it was one injury. It was one person, or you could say victim nonetheless, before they actually got and apprehended him. I actually found out about this on Twitter. I forgot whose account I found out about it from. And already people are trying to pass him off as being a non-white person based on how he looks. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I posted up a tweet on my Twitter account, and I'm going to find it right now and read to you what it said. It got quite a few retweets, so it's probably near the top of my notifications. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. I said, "Dear colonizer, whenever a so-called mestizo not of African descent, which I can look at him and tell that he is not, commits a crime, we are lumping them in with you. Why? When it comes to that census, y'all use them for population numbers. Now y'all can have them for crime numbers." And one of my followers has said that it sounds fair to me. They contend for honorary white status on the daily anyway. So we are lumping them in with you. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is none other than another case of white on white crime. So now that y'all have that update, we can just, I guess you can cease it for right now. But, you know, who knows what direction this is actually going to go in. I can almost pretty much guess. If it's anything like Nicholas Cruz and how they're dragging this out, we'll see. I wonder if he's going to have a actual melanated brother that's going to come and go to the school and just to snoop around like Nicholas Cruz brother did and see if they try to throw a whole bunch of years at him. It's amazing how they try to throw some years at his brother or hit him with these outrageous fines, and he didn't even kill anybody. But that's what it is. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comments.